We got 3 huge pieces of news from Prime Video at the San Diego Comic-Con panel. The main one being is we're getting a season 3. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Hello everyone and welcome to Dragonmount. Before we start, make sure to like and subscribe on this video. It only takes a couple of seconds. Just click that little like button, click subscribe, share this video with your friends. It really helps us out. This video is brought to you by our lovely Patreon supporters and Tor Books. Recently, on July 21st, Prime Video hosted a panel at San Diego Comic-Con. The panel was meant to focus on the Origins shorts that were in the extras on the Prime Video app. The Origins were like little backstories into the world of the Wheel of Time. Heading up the panel was showrunner Rafe Judkins, Danielle Henney, who plays Lan, as well as the lead writer for Origins, Rami Park. She did say that season 2 of the Origins is going to have a lot more of the Forsaken, and I cannot wait. So all in all, they did have 3 big surprises for us at this panel. The first one being that The Wheel of Time was renewed for a 3rd season. I'm glad Prime Video is showing this much enthusiasm and confidence behind the Wheel of Time project. The second big announcement was that they were going to be releasing the final 2 episodes of the initial season of Origins. So far, we have 6 origin stories. Episode 1, The Breaking of the World. Episode 2, The Fall of Manetheren. 3, The Greatest Warder. 4, Sidene, Sidar, Stone. 5, The White Tower. And 6, An Ogier's Longing. Those who were in attendance were lucky enough to see the entirety of episode 7, though Prime Video did share a teaser of what episode 7 is going to look like.
The rose petal floats on water. The kingfisher flashes above the pond. Life and beauty swirl in the midst of death.
So episode 7 of the Origin Stories is going to be the fall of Malkir, along with Lan and his longtime confidant, trainer, bodyguard, surrogate father, Bukama. Daniel Henney mentioned how he did some mocap stuff for the Malkir episode 7 of Origin. So I'm really interested in seeing some more of that. There was an infographic shown that said new Origins episodes in August. The third and biggest reveal was the season 2 Sizzle reel. So this first image that I want to look at is Moiraine and Lan walking on a beach. We have Lan in his warder garb. He's got his sword on his back, hair's up. Moiraine is in a blue dress. It doesn't look like it is her blue armored dress that she wore, the leather armor shoulder piece that she had going on there from season 1. A coastal beach. It's got to be Thom. Beautiful scene though. The makes me want to go for a swim in that water. So this image, we have 5 white cloaks, one kind of in the front with the other 2 in pairs behind him, and a trebuchet in the background, or a catapult. The white cloaks are then riding into some fog, and the time that we see white cloaks riding into fog in book 2 is just after Matrim Cawthon blows the horn of Alir. So, really hope that's what this is. So the next image we have is the wheel. We saw this wheel before in another teaser video that they had put out, and it's a depiction of the Wheel of Time, and it has like straps. Looks like someone would get strapped to this. So this next image is Child Buyer, who we definitely think that this is Child Buyer, by the way. Not 100% confirmation, but feel pretty good about it. We have the knots of rank coming down on the front right breast there. He doesn't have a shepherd's crook inside of that sunburst. It's a pretty wicked looking axe on his back though that we're going to see him use a couple of times in a couple of later clips. The armor is sick. Like the white cloak armor that they've done for this is just absolutely awesome. Like how they're using like the ornateness of that one pauldron that they have to depict like the different ranks almost. We saw in season 1 a lot of the white cloaks, like the rank and file white cloaks had just like silver or just plain, you know, like really highly burnished steel. But this one looks very ornate. There's like gold inlay and very tight filigree and stuff like that. It looks really good. So this next scene we have here is a waygate, but it's in a very tropical setting. It's covered in vines. These next images, so I 100% think this is the Shanshin. Now, in the books, the Shanshin banner is a sigil on a white background, and the sigil is an eagle in flight clutching lightning bolts. We can't see if anything is clutched in the feet of the bird that is on these banners, but I 100% think that that is an eagle and that these are Shanshin banners. Okay, now we have a shot of Rand here. Shaved head, very interesting. I wonder if that is telling us maybe something about his mental state, or if he just shaved his head to hide his red hair. Following behind him is Lan. We can zoom in on this image and you can really see Lan. You can see the Hidori there. So this next image looks like Min. You can see the short hair. I wouldn't be surprised if this next image isn't Rand looking a little disheveled in some threadbare clothing, literally walking through a village of some kind. This could just be, you know, Rand after he walked off from Warrain, and now we see where he's at. So now this next image is going to be hotly debated. I have no idea who this is. So my only guess here is Amis, because she has, you know, starkly white hair like this. And the clothing that she's wearing there could easily be the white blouse that the wise ones wear. Who do you all think this is? Let me know in the comments. All right, Padan Fain. Super excited. Johann Meyer's Padan Fain is just, he's fantastic. He's almost like a little suave. It's just, he's a fun character. He's a fun, evil character, and I really hope that they play him up very well. So this next image here is, I don't know what. Like, it is a hooded figure walking through, I wanted to say a cemetery at first, but it's definitely not a cemetery. So this next image is a battle, and it looks like white cloaks fighting Shanshin in a little bit of fog. And over in the background, on the left over here, looks like my man Loyal's making a little cameo. Then we have this lovely shot of the inside of the White Tower, and Egwene in novice whites. Egwene seems to be holding a couple of bags, so maybe this is her getting ready to leave the White Tower with Landrin to head to Thom. Oh man, and this next image, we have 3 people in what looks like a training yard, because you can see like a training dummy off to the left there, practicing bow stabs. Oh boy, super excited. There's a amazing scene that I won't spoil, but it has to do with our friend Matcham Cawthon and a couple of brothers who fancy themselves swordsmen. Obviously, one of these people would have to be Donald Flynn then. That's the person who is replacing Barney Harris playing Matcham Cawthon. I'm really excited. I hope that's what this scene is. And then we have good old Child Buyer again with his big axe fighting an Aiel. I think it's none other than Avienda, aka Ayula Smart. You could definitely see that this person has locks hanging out from the headpiece that they're wearing. I can't wait to see her do some fighting, because she seems pretty athletic, and I really want to see Avienda fight Child Buyer. School him. It's going to be great. All right, so in this scene we have our Faldaran soldiers again, Perrin, and 2 or 3 actually noticeable additions. The main one being the freaking Murdrel nailed to the door. Oh man, that is an epic scene, by the way, in the books. Now, the other people in the scene, I'm going to guess the person right up on the Murdrel there is probably Ingtar. That sword looks very much like a heron-marked blade. And then we have Perrin again in his weird jerkin and red shirt. So this next image we have here is also being hotly debated. I think this is High Lady Suroth in some sort of ornamental Shanshin blood nobility armor. The helmet looks very insectoid-like with these 2 mandibles that are coming off, and the like circly bits that you can see on the rightmost one in the image looks very much like an exoskeleton almost. You could see on the other mandible, the one that's kind of facing into the screen, that the circles are very ornate and carved. So this doesn't look like very functional armor. It looks like ornamental armor. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.
And that's our show. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way to the end. And as always, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave us a positive comment, and if you have any friends that you know of that love the Wheel of Time, send them our way, send them some of our links. Let's get all of this together, all this Wheel of Timiness. Also, thank you so much to our sponsor, Tor, as well as our Patreon community. If you are wanting to know more about how this show is made or some more insights into the Wheel of Time, join us on Patreon. Also, find us on Dragonmount for social media. And until next time, my name is Kitty. Goodbye.